actually help people take action, because it's on them in terms of the accountability, but you have a way of really inspiring action. So walk us through your
Yes.
philosophy there.
Everything I do, if people aren't finishing my courses and getting results, then I feel like I haven't done my job. And testimonials like Steph, shout out to Steph Taylor. We love her and she's such a go-getter and so successful. We live for those. Those are what get me out of bed in the morning, knowing that this is working. So over the years, we've realized that it's very hard to get people to the end of a digital course. Very doable, but not always easy. And so there are a few very specific strategies we use. So the first one is we always have a live community with my big course, Digital Course Academy. So if the course is, let's say, 7 modules, usually it's 10 weeks we spend with our community in a private Facebook group, but it doesn't stop there. I have ambassadors that have gone through the program before that they've agreed to come back. We pay them, but they agree to come back and support the group. I have a community team. Like that was a whole department that I built that right now has 3 people in it, that their full job is to engage with people in our communities, make sure they're supported, make sure they're moving forward and getting to the finish line. So I employ people to help me do that, which is a really big part of our business. And then I also do things such as pep talks. So this is just a little thing that I think goes a long way. So inside my course, I have paid attention enough to my students and had the same course long enough to understand where people drop off or get stuck. So for instance, module 3 is all about outlining your full course. Before AI, that was a very, very tedious thing to do and people would drop off. So at that point, a video will pop up of me and saying, I know you want to quit right now. I know this feels hard and tedious and you just want to do something more fun in the business. Stay with it. This is why. And then I would tell them why it's important. And so the video would be 3 to 4 minutes long, but it would pop up when they need it. And I have several of those throughout my course. We get message after message. How did you know I was giving up at that time? How did you know I didn't want to continue? And so we know they really work, but they don't work unless you understand where your students are going to struggle or slow down. So that's a huge strategy we use. So from the community team we've built just to help people get results to actually having the pep talk videos. And we do a lot of PDF guides. So this is a little nuance inside my course. And this is what I teach my students as well. In my course, our videos are pretty short, maybe 5 to 10 minutes long for each lesson they're going to learn. But the reason they're so short is because the PDF is very step-by-step detailed. So we'll set up what they're going to learn, why it's important, and give them a few examples and say, okay, download the PDF. When you're ready, follow it step by step.